He said none of that shit got nothing to do with him. He said he was at a family barbecue. It's kind of crazy. Said the internet's so capped. Said, first of all, I went to the restaurant by myself. Shout out to J. Prince Jr. Ain't nothing better than when you getting a meal by yourself. Going table for one. So J. Prince Jr. says he gets there. He says table for one. Hey, shout out to all the confident people who could eat by themselves. Oh, never mind. He said he went to meet OG. Oh, shit. He throwing niggas' names in it. Fuck. He meet OG3 there for his birthday dinner. See, I ain't got one of my guys with me. Nah, this statement is wild. You know what this statement is? You ain't shot none of my niggas. Like, that's wild. This is a wild statement. Yo, J. Prince Jr. He a different type of nigga. He said, this statement when he says, I have not one of my guys with me, basically means, yeah, not one of my niggas. You ain't do nothing to one of us. And everyone who was at the restaurant was there to celebrate somebody else's birthday. I ain't know Buddy was there. I had just come from physical therapy and my aunt's birthday dinner, which is why I was dressed like that. Secondly, I would never harm a child. He told me about the rumors about, him putting hands or beating like this kid that is from the baby mama that he's dating that is homie's baby mama, right? So he says he never hurt the kid. Say I could chill out with that. So I understand that bloggers want clicks, but at least to tell some truth. Y'all make anything up. I was raised to handle business in private, but this new generation only respect or understand what's posted, and that's what's real. When a story gets one-sided, silence starts to look like guilt. Well, that's a good quote. And sometimes you got to speak, not for them, but to set the record straight. So I'll be sitting down with someone to clear the air on a lot of situations soon. Get well, Ben and Ron. Y'all stay strong. Mob ties. Oh, shit. Well, holy. I mean, I guess that's a statement if you want to say it's a statement, right? Basically saying, nigga, you ain't do nothing to us? The fuck? I came alone. I left alone. I'm good. Allstar Jr. says, nigga, are you still running down Kirby? You left your culling in. And you ain't know what to do when the pressure was on. I'm about to show the whole world you soft. You've been getting hoarse for years. I'm pulling the curtain back. Mob on tide. J. Prince responded by saying, how am I running? When I just had an ACL surgery. Nigga, I could barely walk. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. J. Prince Jr. got to start stepping, bro. J. Prince Jr. got to make an example, bro. Oh, okay. This is some other shit. Now, this guy right here, he started a new challenge. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm also, like, covering this, it puts me in a weird position. Everybody knows I have so much love for the NBA family. Fuck with Ben 10 heavy. Saw him pretty much all the time at the show. Now, I don't know how to report this without being biased or not being biased. Just because this guy right here, he's taking it to the next level. So it's either you don't report anything he says, but this nigga's mad disrespectful. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, he's one of them disrespectful niggas that you don't even have to say nothing. He'll do the disrespecting. So, unfortunately, it appears that Ben 10 was one of the victims in this situation. And again, I don't know fully how the situation is, but it's being reported that they try to jump this guy. They try to take his chain. He wasn't going. Somebody's gun fell on the ground. He grabbed the gun, uncocked it, unjammed it, loaded it up, shot all around, and apparently he shot 2 people. The altercation supposedly started after people realized that he was a op of J. Prince Jr. That's why they keep mentioning J. Prince Jr. However, it wasn't J. Prince Jr.'s homies that made the moves. Supposedly, it was people who were friends, who were mutual friends with J. Prince Jr., but also are part of NBA Youngboy's crew or his camp. This guy, Allstar Jr., is continuing to taunt Ben 10 and taunt the whole situation. He said this.
In honor of my nigga Ben 10, since he wanted to play when I was getting me some food, we made a dance for him. Now the best way this dance can work, if a nigga shoot your dumb ass like 4 or 5 times before you fall. But if you don't got nobody to do that for you, just lay down smooth like this, right? Lay your bitch ass down and point them toes up, right? You spread a little bit, cause the nigga done spanked you. Then you just jump a little bit. Do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT. And there y'all go. BNT challenge, man. Hey, the best BNT challenge, man. Fuck it. $20,000 BNT challenge. Best BNT challenge, man, that go viral. Fuck with me. Let's get a what? In honor of my nigga BNT.
Okay. Now, Allstar Jr. is now issuing a $20,000 Ben 10 challenge, claiming that if fans imitate what he's trying to put out as the scene after supposedly he shot Ben 10, he'll give $20,000 to a winner. To be honest, you know, it's a really interesting but tough situation to really even break down, because I think everybody's bias comes out here, right? A part of this story is, even if you're a supporter of, like, say 4K Trey or like Youngboy, you probably were in the mindset of saying, well, why everybody mad at Lil Tim? It was King Von who approached them. King Von who started jumping them. King Von rolled up with a bunch of niggas that had guns on them. How could you get mad at Lil Tim for protecting his homie? I think that's actually an accurate assessment. You know, as much as I fuck with King Von's music, that is kind of true. People are trying to use the same logic here. They're saying, well, yeah, you could love some of these guys all you want, but this guy was over here, you know what I mean, enjoying his meal, and Jay Prince Jr. or whoever else decides to point him out and say, that's the op, go get him. Go get his chain. He gets attacked by multiple people. They're trying to take his chain. Y'all seen it looked like some National Geographic fuckery, some type of wild hyena escapade. And in that whole thing, it appears that a weapon gets dropped on the ground. He picked up the weapon and he defended himself. So as much as you might like these guys, you then have to say, will you be a hypocrite? And we're all hypocrites to a certain extent, right? Like, you know, we just want the guys we like to come out in the best of every situation. But some people are comparing it to that, to say, well, if y'all are saying that no one should be mad at Lil Tim for defending himself, why should fans be mad at this guy for defending himself? Again, these are questions that I think people are trying to figure out. Obviously, this guy, he's not sitting back like remorseful, like, damn, man, I'm sorry I had to do that. He's kind of looking at it from his perspective. Yo, these guys try to hurt me. He actually made some tweets that was talking about it. And in his tweets, this is what he said. Because a lot of people said, hey, you're doing too much. I mean, shit, I even said for a certain extent, I'm like, bro, you're doing too much. He says, oh my God, I imagine the fun them niggas would have had dancing in the sun wearing my J. I guess his jewelry, that means. It couldn't happen, guys. He said, niggas getting fapped down. I think it means shot. Playing. Now it's a problem with the culture. Talking about just chill. Nigga, when I was chilling, I was chilling when niggas thought they was gonna get off. I don't give a fuck about nobody's feelings being hurt. Interesting. Now, chat, this is really the truth about all situations, right? It's truth about all situations, right? Like, you know, when it comes to even like, you know, street stuff or not street stuff, or, you know, violence and not violence, we're really hypocritical, right? Like, again, I pointed out the hypocrisy in terms of the Gucci Man situation, right? Okay, cool. Everyone now is on some street code shit. Oh shit, why Gucci tell? Now, some people have valid reasons, they're like, or what they perceive as valid. They say, well, Gucci, he propagated to be a street nigga. He said it was anti-snitching. Some people are like, nigga, man, we fuck with Pooh Shiesty. Like, nigga, well, Gucci, you a rat. Like, why would you do that? What I did ask, and I asked this question, I asked if the narrative or if their personal narrative would change if Gucci had said, "No, I'm not giving up my jewelry," and Pooh Shiesty murdered him. Or I even asked, would Pooh Shiesty murder him? If the story goes Pooh Shiesty tried to rob him, he wouldn't give his shit up, and Pooh Shiesty just left without taking his stuff. Pretty sure you'd call Pooh Shiesty pussy, right? If Pooh Shiesty shoots him and he dies, you call you call Gucci stupid for not giving it up. There's no real win in this, right? But nobody thinks about the idea of, well, imagine it gets to a point where Gucci doesn't cooperate and they have to either shoot him and kill him or leave. If they leave, they pussy. If they shoot him and kill him, Gucci's dead. What do y'all want to happen if the situation went further? And I only ask that question because I think everyone's saying what Gucci should or shouldn't do now, not realizing that, well, this whole thing actually does start with Pooh Shiesty initiating the situation, right? Like, he initiates a situation that gives limited options, right? Because if, God forbid, Gucci doesn't give up whatever, he gets killed, right? Unless y'all think that all them guns was just to scare Gucci. I don't think y'all thought that, right? Anyway. So back to this. Allstar Jr. is basically, he's taunted, man. He said I got $20K for the challenge. And you saw the tweets. He's saying, y'all, they would have had fun if they took my jewelry. Why are any of y'all saying I'm going too far? Because they didn't take my jewelry and I defended myself. What's your thoughts on that? I do want to hear your answer, whether you're in the YouTube comments or you're watching this on Kick or wherever. Just let me know. What do you guys think about that?
In honor of my nigga being 10, since he wanted to play, when I was getting me some food, we made a dance for him. Now, the best way this dance can work, if a nigga shoot your dumb ass like 4 or 5 times before you fall. But if you don't got nobody to do that for you, just lay down smooth.
That's a crazy thing to say. The best way you could do the dance is if you get shot 4 or 5 times. But if you don't have nobody to shoot you for the challenge, what? What? Yo, this challenge already disqualified. So the best way to do the challenge, somebody should shoot you. What? ¿Qué lo que?
Move like this, right? Lay your bitch ass down and point them toes up, right? You spread a little bit, cause the nigga done spanked you. Then you just jump a little bit. Do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT. And there y'all go. BN10 challenge, man. Hey, the best BN10 challenge, man. Fuck it. $20,000 BN10 challenge. Best BN10 challenge, man, that go viral. Fuck with me. Let's get a what? And honor him.
Now, this is where it's interesting for, I think, some of the 4K Trade fans. Now, let's be clear. We shouldn't be, if you're a fan, it's one thing. We shouldn't be saying, oh, what does young boy think? What does these guys who are clearly, these are their people think? But a lot of fans I watched over the years, they said, well, the whole King Von thing, I don't know why so many rappers are clicking up with Dirk and Von against Youngboy. Quando Rondo was just defending himself. That's a fact. Quando Rondo was defending himself. Lil Tim was defending Quando Rondo. That's why he's not charged. This guy looked like he won't get charged, but seemingly like he was defending himself. I'm wondering if there's a difference now. Anyway, so that happened. And by the way, we keep hearing these rumors that Ben 10's paralyzed. I don't know the current status of him. One of his friends, his name is Jamor, he came out and he said he just got off the phone with Ben and he says he's doing fine.
Tell you how good God is, man. I just got off the phone with my little brother. So for everybody that wishing bad on him and all that stuff, man, y'all start acting like God ain't good, man. And like God don't give people second and third and fourth chances. That's how good God is. My little brother's great. You feel me? 10, good. We just talk. Everything's great. You know what I'm saying? And we just gonna keep it just like that. you know, and I'm not getting in the middle, in the midst of nothing. Yeah, I'm on the neutral side, you feel me? I don't bang, I don't do none of that, but I'm just putting it out there. Like, stop believing everything y'all hear about all that life support, all that shit, man. My brother good, live, talking, walking, smiling. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And the shit going on, you feel me? Like, how it supposed to be. When you pray to big God, he got you. For sure.
Now, that would be good. I don't have an official update about Ben 10's condition, but he's claiming that he spoke to Ben 10 and that Ben 10 is actually speaking and he's not on life support or anything that's being reported. It's been reported by a few YouTubers that he was either paralyzed or he's on life support. Some people said he died twice. Don't know the truth or the veracity of those things. We do see Allstar Jr. keeps saying pull the plug, which means he's kind of almost insinuating that maybe the whole situation of him being on life support is true, but we don't have any confirmation. There was a text message. There's a text message that was floating around that seemingly was, I guess, is fake. Because there was a text message from someone who claimed they worked in a hospital where they were saying, oh, young boy is here. Okay. And young boy, is visiting Ben 10 and supposedly there is a bunch of people visiting Ben 10 because they're about to like pull the plug because he hasn't came back. We're now hearing that's not true. Okay? We're hearing that's not true at all. So from everything we're hearing so far, Ben 10 is still hospitalized. Is he, about to die? Doesn't appear so. Look like he's still alive. We hope that he survives this. Let me see if I can find. Let's see if I can find. One of these pages actually had a text message. Maybe I'm tripping. Mm-hmm. All right, that's some young boy nonsense. Let's see if it gets find that message. Chat, we've missed a lot, huh? Also, another message came down supposedly from Ben 10. Mimo from 600 posted a screenshot with him talking to what he claims to be Ben 10's Instagram, where somebody said, "You better not be going out like that, blood." And he says, I can't. Okay? So, not too sure about his current status. Yeah, I'm not too sure about his current status. There was an individual that seemingly, his name is P. Youngin. In the midst of this, he decided to quote unquote call out me. I'll play what he said.
I'm from that pack. We jack on.
Now, I think this guy's he's a former artist for Never Broke Again. I don't think he's still in Never Broke Again. So I think he's a former artist. I don't know what his current relationship is with everybody else or even Youngboy. However, he spoke about all of this news breaking, and this is what he said.
Friends, whack on, king, gutter to the end. I'm from that pack. We jack on, friend, whack on, king, gutter to the end. Watch your back. Then y'all talking about some Detroit versus everybody. Man, shut the fuck up. Half of y'all fan ass, goof ass, broke bitches broke. Y'all ain't got nothing going. Stop it with all that pussy ass nonsense. Dumb ass nigga. bitch ass nigga trying to get the whole city to ride with him. Get your pussy ass on, man. Don't run now, bitch. Then this nigga Akademiks, bro, like, I don't know, bro, you confusing, bro. When I see you, bro, I gotta just look you in your eyes and really just holler at you. And really see if you really retarded or really fucked up in the head, son. Go out the fuck. Every time it's like you be trying to, I don't know, son. Like one day you with us, one day you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, what you gonna do? Pick your side, bitch. Come on, man, all that trying to be talking about, man, fuck, niggas get shot every day, my nigga. Then you bitch ass rap ass niggas be getting on this bitch trying to jost and then trying to dick ride. Bro, come on, bro. How you gonna say, oh, ooh, then you gonna try to say if a nigga was to come snatch my chain, ooh, you know what happened. Man, stop doing that pussy ass shit, bro. Like, for real, like, y'all dudes weird, son, on key, son. Man, all right.
All right. Interesting. So, this is P. Youngin. I'll give him my official response, brother. I never signed up for war with none of y'all niggas. Like, I don't know if he thought I was like, I don't know if he thought like I was in confessions, like I'm finna slide too. Like, no, sir, no. Okay. I think Ben 10 is I've met him. He's a good guy. He's been nice, jovial. Like, I got great energy from him. I'm not at war with him. And I'm not on any agenda that he's on. And I might have to make this abundantly clear for everybody. Listen, because I'm your rap friend, or I like you guys as a rap group, I am not one of your rap soldiers. I gotta just make this clear, okay? So if I see you're up, I'll do the courtesy of not bringing up the fact that I'm friends with you. Okay? But I'm not the person. Like, I feel like he was almost saying, yo, slide act. Like, yo, wait, hold on. I don't think that's how the hierarchy go. Wait, hold up now. Hold up, man. They want me to slide? No, well, I know it doesn't mean exactly that. I think what he's trying to say, honestly, like, not to joke around, because I know this serious. And here's the thing. The only thing I would say, I hope I'm not trivializing the fact that I rock with these dudes. But I can't play this on a media level bias where I don't show what the other guy's saying. You guys somehow are involved in a feud with another guy that's a rapper. Right? When y'all are going back and forth with some random niggas from y'all hometown or Baton Rouge, who gives a fuck, or I don't care. But me showing what this guy is saying, he's the one disrespecting y'all. He's the one gloating about what he said or what he did. Okay? Also, here's the thing about the situation. I don't even look at the situation as it's again, maybe I'm wrong, as it's a 4K trade NBA versus this all-star guy. I'm still going to interpret this situation as this is mob ties and this all-star guy who haven't seen eye to eye. They got into it, and yes, I do believe that the NBA dudes, I don't know if they were sent off, I don't know what it was, but clearly it felt like they were probably stepping for somebody else's issues and whatever happened. So yeah, P. Youngin. I don't know if this was like a bird call. Listen, I'm 4K Trade Media Division, okay? You need to go tell the sliders in the 4K Trade Shooters Division to go handle that. I don't know what you talking about, brother. He said, I gotta look you in the eye, see what side you on. I'm like, wait, what? P. Youngin. P. Youngin, this might be time for you to tap in. This is time for you. Listen, they keep saying former artists. This is for you to get in the game. You know Mimo from 600, he was like, when after what happened to King Von happened, he went down there to Savannah acting like he was looking. You know he wasn't looking for nobody. Nigga was looking at 7-Eleven. He was like, yo, where they at? Where they at? Where the niggas that shot? Where they shot King Von at? Where they at? That nigga made a U-turn and posted the videos 3 days later. P. Youngin, I think you're supposed to do that. Don't call on me. Don't call on me. You know what I mean? Like, there's a couple more people up the totem pole. Listen, it's like when you sign up for the army, but like you really like, you like the reserves of the reserves. Like, nigga, you know you ain't never gonna touch the bath. Nuh-uh. P. Youngin, this is your time. Check in. Also, I will say this. I don't want to confirm these details. We're just hearing it. Like, there's a police chief that kind of talked about it. I'll play it where they said in a little bit, but I just want to make it clear. I don't know. This is some street shit. So I got to ask y'all on a street level, right? So for the people, you know, I got mad street niggas that watch me, right? So for me, like, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Let me remove this situation. I'm telling you, for me, I had an uncle that got killed in Jamaica. Okay? He was in the yard we grew up in. Something happened, and somebody came and killed him. Now we all mourned him. Like, trust me, that affected everybody. Like, of course, we wanted justice. We wanted whatever, niggas, whatever. If I heard that uncle went to go steal from a nigga and he got killed, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm using my own family just to let y'all know how I think. Oh, so you telling that Uncle so-and-so got smoked for going to go steal from Mr. Tom up the road? Well, that's what his stupid ass get. I don't know. What you want me to say? Like, oh, I'm mad he ain't getting the theft off? Like, what? No. It's a stupid ass get. I'm sorry to tell y'all, I'm using my own family here. It's hard for me to defend people doing bad. It's hard for me to defend people doing bad. The idea of being like, man, nah, fuck them niggas. Like, yeah, we try to do something to them. It didn't work. It backfired, but we're mad is crazy. That's the point I'm trying to tell y'all. That's the point. So again, I know this is going to be an insular family thing. And again, in my opinion, I don't think this is NBA versus this guy, or I don't know if he has a team, JR team. I think this is J Prince and Mob Ties versus this guy. And yo, if that one day, maybe y'all that cool with J Prince, that J Prince like, yo, help me jump this nigga, and y'all go on the behalf of J Prince to help him jump and try to rob the nigga, and it go wrong. Again, I'm using my family example. If my family member gets smoked for trying to go rob somebody or steal some shit, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, why did they do it to him? Why the hell did he go do that stupid ass shit? That's what I'm going to say. But I'm saying that about my family. Now, y'all could think differently in the streets, right? I know some people's family, they don't give a fuck. Yo, so what, my nigga came to rob y'all? Y'all shot him? All right, man, yo, all right, shit. Y'all ain't had to shoot my nigga. It's like the people with King Von. Man, y'all ain't had to kill him, though. Y'all should have gave him a leg shot, if anything. Y'all could have gave him a leg shot, if anything. You're like, okay, cool, bet. So now they mad like y'all did something to them. So that's my demeanor towards it. But I can't tell you how to feel if you're someone associated with these people, you're friends with these people. Now, let me tell you this. If the story went, these guys were all enjoying their brunch, you know, they're sipping mimosas, you know, they're eating some French toast, and Allstar Jr. ran down on them and just shot them. Man, you know, I think my tone would be different. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a self-defense propagator, you know, so I'm always gonna be like, oh, you're defending yourself? Oh, that's dope. I like that. So you know, I'm not gonna really like build up this dude's legacy and call him DPOY, even though they calling this man Ben Wallace. They call him Rudy Gobert. They saying this nigga was, they said this nigga was blocking shit when he was getting 1v20 like he's Victor Wembanyama. I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna do none of that. But I will tell y'all, and I thought people should have thought like that with Vaughn too. This whole slide for Vaughn shit, niggas should have said, it's one thing if Vaughn would mind his business and niggas came and brought some drama to him. Man, Vaughn tried to go whip a nigga's ass, man. But that's what I said. Street niggas have a different... if I lose a friend, my friend decided to go rob a bank, he gets smoked by the cops, nigga, I'm going to be at his funeral saying, what this stupid ass nigga thought he was going to do? Like, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, fuck the cops. Why did they kill him? Why? Be like, yo, this nigga's dumb as shit. But like, yo, whatever. Like, we mourn him, but shit, I don't know. I'm not blaming the cops. Not at all. Somebody said it was amazing defense.
Rap ass niggas be getting on this bitch trying to jost.
Now, I do get P. Youngins' argument about rappers. I've heard rappers say the most delusional shit about robberies. Yo, if a nigga ever try to rob me. I remember E-Day once said, he said, if a nigga ever try to rob me, when he reach for my chain, he gonna freeze. I'm like, this nigga think he got a superpower? Like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, I hear niggas talking about, the last nigga try to backdoor me. He left in the stretcher in the front door. Like, yo, rappers got all type of I'm untouchable scenarios to say why they can't get robbed or whatever the case is. Okay? You know what I mean? The reality is, I think all of those things could occur. And I'm going to be honest with you. And if people are wondering, oh, well, damn, this guy is getting a lot of attention from it. Yeah, he's the 1%. It's 1% of people that survive a jump in with no bruises and supposedly get somebody's gun and shoots them. Like, even if we want to compare it to maybe a possibly comparable situation, the situation of, what's his name? Of Troy Ave. Supposedly Troy Ave had the extra people with him when they were jumping Tax Stone. Tax Stone had a gun. Troy Ave got the gun or wrestled it away from Tax Stone after the shots, but they were outnumbering Tax, supposedly, right? So that's a little bit different. In this situation, this is really like a 0.01% chance of this happening. 0.01% chance. He literally was getting jumped by 20 people. Somehow a gun falls out. He gets the gun, unjams it, loads it, and shoots 2 people that were immediately trying to grab his chain. What the fuck? Sounds crazy. Okay?
And then trying to...
So for the rappers who all say that's what's going to go down, no. Matter of fact, I'm thinking in Texas, how come someone else didn't have a gun and how come they didn't shoot him and kill him?
Dick ride. Bro, come on, bro. How you gonna say, oh, ooh, then you gonna try to say if a nigga was to come snatch my chain, ooh, you know what happened. Man, stop doing that pussy ass shit, bro. Like, for real, like, y'all dudes weird, son, don't keep...
Now, I know you guys are wondering who's Allstar Jr. We have a semi-quick video to figure out who he is, but apparently this guy's no stranger to all these things. Also, there's a No Jumper interview he did. Well, shout to Adam for like getting him really early. He basically kind of described the same thing that went down in the situation, which all that tells me is that he's a guy who's war tested. But check this out, chat.
Being that you're from Detroit, how would you describe the culture out there?
It's lit and dark at the same time.
Thought it was over for me, now they right back groupies. I told the doc stitch me up and I was right back moving.
Like I said, Detroit a dark, sick place.
Welcome back to another episode of True Street TV, where we cover everything street related. Hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell, and let's get right into it. Today's story brings us to Detroit, Michigan, a city full of talented rappers that are flourishing. As the city used to feel blackballed from the music industry, it's nice to see so many successful artists from the D today. The man we're here to talk about today is a veteran in the rap game and has been consistent for many years. 31-year-old Jeremy Ford, better known by his rap name Allstar Jr. JR is originally from Joy Road on the west side, where rapper T Grizzly is also from. But he would end up moving to the east side as a kid, and he was raised by a single mother along with his two brothers. JR also has siblings from his father, but he said he doesn't have a good relationship with them or his father. JR bounced around homes a lot as a kid and always had a love for music. He cited the Street Lords and Cheddar Boys as groups he used to listen to as a kid. Go check out our Blade Icewood video, as we did cover the Street Lords in that video. JR did grow up in the hood, and like many youth in the Detroit streets, he was misguided and was in the streets heavily, stealing cars as young as 13 years old, and later learned how to sell drugs at only around 15 years old. Explain how he has been around drug dealers his whole life, so when he joined, it wasn't that big of a deal. And as we talked about before, Detroit is a very dangerous city, but the east side is known for being the most dangerous and gutter side of the city. He would recall seeing men get chased down with rifles as a kid.
I seen some niggas get chased like by these niggas in like big ass winter coats with choppers. But it was like 90 degrees. Them niggas just was on foot, like had on big ass like North Faces and coats down to their knees and like hoop shorts running with choppers. Niggas just running up the block screaming. That's some crazy shit I can talk about that I actually seen.
And around 2011, JR became friends with a guy named Allstar Poe. Poe, who now goes by Campaign Poe, had started the rap group All Stars Ball Hard alongside Allstar Lee and T Grizzly in 2011, and they released their debut project the same year. JR was in the streets hustling and wasn't rapping at the time. T, Poe, and Lee would release a volume 2 to their debut mixtape and were making noise as a group in the city, with songs like We All Buffed Up being a hit in the streets. JR would see the potential and decided to join the group as well, joining in 2013. And although T and JR were in the streets, they both did graduate high school and they both were accepted to Michigan State University. JR would eventually hop in the booth, featuring on the song Bling Bling, released on September 15, 2013. JR's smooth delivery would come naturally to him, as you wouldn't be able to tell this was his first song.
Bitch, black powders off of mink, ice chunks in the Brilliant. Finna drop it in the drink, you done let T fuck, get that pussy to leak. Fuck Ryan, fuck me, Buddha put her to sleep.
T and JR would become a lot closer as they were in college together, and they would get together and make a big mistake. JR and T would eventually run in dozens of dorms, stealing over $20,000 worth of electronics. He would say they targeted rich Asian and white students, as they were more likely to have Apple products, which sold for the most money. And this wouldn't last long at all, because after multiple students began reporting their items being stolen, word would go around campus that T and JR are wanted by Lansing police. T would take his items to a friend's dorm room, and police would eventually snatch him up, as their college friends had told on them.
My ass niggas told on us in that bitch.
That's crazy.
Brady, Lawrence, Anthony. What y'all doing?
And police would build the case for a few months before initially charging the duo. For the time being, JR and T were back in Detroit, but JR would eventually turn himself in to Lansing in July of 2014 for the home invasion charges. And T was on his way to Kentucky to hit a lick when he got the call from Lansing police, and he didn't return to Michigan to face this case for.
Yo, these niggas is like kleptomaniacs, chat. These niggas was stealing anything that wasn't nailed to the ground, bruh. Home invasions, jewelry thefts, stealing out the dorms, anything.
A few years, but we did already explain T's whole story in full detail, so if you haven't seen that, go check that out for me after this video. After sitting in jail for around 6 months, JR will be sentenced to 18 months to 15 years in prison in January of 2015.
Bro, you stole my shit.
Damn,
What the fuck?
I remember this nigga. He was saying T Grizzly stole his shit.
What I steal from you, bro? I'm about to send you your money back.
You stole my fucking Xbox One, my fucking MacBook, okay? My fucking iPhone. I had a wallet, had about $190 in that bitch.
I ain't sending you shit, bitch.
I said in that
I ain't
bitch.
sending you shit, bitch.
No, I said I had $190.
I said I ain't sending you shit, nigga.
All right, nigga. Bitch ass.
Ooh,
Give me your fucking shit.
First off, you a bitch. How many clicks you claim? Claiming 9 different sets. You ain't in
Y'all remember this guy? We had him on stream.
no gang. You claim to be
able to complete
Oh shit, my bad.
high school? Were you able to get
You wasn't on no real
Why he shot.
And I heard
In the cover art for this tape,
What the fuck?
bitch? How many clicks you claim? Claiming 9 different sets. You ain't in no gang. You claim to be a player, but you getting played. Shut your fat fucking mouth and come and catch this fade.
Were you able to complete high school? Were you able to get a degree?
Yeah, I went to college. I went to prison from college.
he would eventually be released in June of 2015 and would come out with a plan on blowing up in rap. And around this time, T had just finished up his time in Kentucky for the lick he hit and was in Michigan serving the same sentence as JR, being sentenced to 18 months to 15 years in prison. But because T and JR were co-defendants, they couldn't be around each other once released or communicate, so the men all decided to pursue their own solo careers.
And that's my baby. Like right now, our situation, the papers and shit, we don't supposed to have no contact with each other, so y'all niggas can, what y'all niggas be doing? Dick sucking.
Starting with JR, he would release a mixtape shortly after getting out, calling it Get a Bag or Go Home, released in May of 2016. This project was instantly classic in the streets and is hard, with JR's smooth delivery, talking street shit, mostly about getting money, with songs like Water going crazy, gaining well over 1 million views. He would mention T.
Chat. Now it makes sense. Remember we were talking about how the hell this nigga get all this money? Nigga had like a $70,000 fit on. I'm like, yo, his music ain't that lit. It makes sense now, chat.
His little brother Marmar in this song, saying he threw his life away as he did get arrested for armed robbery and was on his way to serve 5 years in prison.
Marmar threw his life away. He say don't send him $1.
Other notable songs like Get a Bag or Go Home and Pill Dust were in heavy rotation around this time as well.
Speaking to crackheads, they pay the fuck right on that bed. 25 hours, and they doing like flathead.
In the cover
He
art
said right
for
on
this
that
tape,
bed.
JR sported a t-shirt that reads Free All-Stars Ball Hard with 3 mugshots on the shirt, including T's little brother Marmar, and as well as Allstar Poe, who also caught a case and received 10 years in prison. But T would eventually get released from prison as well later in 2016 and pursue a solo career himself, releasing the hit single First Day Out.
The separation came when T came home. He wanted to pursue his own solo career.
And as everybody knows, he would shout JR out by name in this song, saying it was a blessing that they made it out of Lansing.
JR, nigga. Ain't it a blessing? We made it out of Lansing after all
Oh
that.
shit, he got a
When you
shout
heard
out.
First Day Out, you feel me? When that shit dropped.
Shit.
And you heard, hey, JR, nigga. Like, where was you at? First time you heard it.
I was with that nigga.
Like, when he recorded it?
No, not when he recorded it. When he finished it, he had bumped it to me shit. And I heard that bitch.
And Lee would also post a video to Facebook of them 3 together after First Day Out was released.
Hey, baby home.
I'm right back in the ghetto, bitch. Fuck you,
Nah, man, niggas. My gas home is legendary. It's the mob.
We
free
home,
everything,
bitch.
Free little Marmar. You know what time it is.
But what surprises me about this is as T blew up, he cut friends like JR and Lee off, saying they weren't there for him while he was in prison. And speaking specifically to him and JR, I think that's kind of ridiculous to expect your friend who was also in prison to look out for you, but T instantly blew up at the end of 2016 and would never be seen with JR again after this. And in my opinion, if T felt that way while locked up, I'm confused on why he shout out JR in the song, and why he also appeared in JR's music video, Trappin' Ain't Dead, after he got out. But after he got rich and signed his deal, T would post a video to Instagram explaining why he cut his friends and family off after signing.
This video ain't for nobody but the motherfuckers I've been fucking with for a long time. And a couple of my family members that be like, you be acting funny, you changed. And I feel like, bro, I just did 3 years in that bitch. You feel me? And every day I was starving, nigga. Every day for 3 years I had to ask niggas for deodorant and food and all that shit.
It hit different when the fat niggas say he's starving.
But I got niggas out here that's supposed to be like my brother or that's supposed to be my family. You know what I'm saying? I ain't holding no
Nigga, they probably thought jail was fat cam for you, nigga.
grudge. I really don't give a fuck about it, but just quit telling me I'm acting funny when you know you wasn't on no real shit when I needed you. You feel me? You couldn't visit me when I was 20 minutes up north. You had to travel 20 minutes. I know you ain't gonna come visit my grave. You feel me? Nigga couldn't even keep my little brother on the right track out here, bro. I know that if I get killed or some shit like that happen, he gonna be left out here to dry. I know my grandma gonna have to shovel snow like she had to for 3 years because ain't none of my mans gonna go over there and look out for her. You feel me? So don't be telling me I'm acting funny, bro, because you played your hand first. You showed me your true colors first, bro.
I'm T Grizzly cousin. I'm T Grizzly auntie. I ain't fuck with him in 3 years. Ain't sent him no letters or money.
But when JR was asked about it around the same time, the T situation around the same time, JR said they were still locked in but couldn't have contact because of their probation terms. Anyways, JR was still buzzing off his debut tape, and he would link up with Gino Cash to do the song Thug Niggas.
Tell niggas what this gang come with. Might fall out with the people you in love with.
JR and Gino would eventually get into a beef, but we'll get more into that later. In March, JR would collab with FNB DZ on the song Dog. This song has almost 6 million views and was a huge song with JR rapping the chorus. This song really had his name buzzing as a rapper in the city.
These niggas all talk. They really had a plug. How them niggas fall off.
And following this buzz, JR would drop 2 projects, releasing Blowing the Extras and Cases Pending just days apart. There for him in prison, like the song Real Niggas off his My Moment album.
No letters or no pictures, like a nigga just stopped living. But I just had to sit back and remember. Everybody ain't loyal.
And a few months after this, Gino Cash would release the song Belly featuring FNB DZ. JR would go off on Gino, claiming that he stole the song from him, and they would become enemies because of this and would begin beefing on Instagram, eventually making it to the booth.
Fucked with Gino. Like, Gino, no! That's what somebody should have been yelling to that nigga when he jumped out here in this water. Like, Gino, no!
Going into the year of 2018, JR would release another classic project, dropping Organized Crime on February 1st. This project contains more meaningful songs and lyrics, opposed to just shit talking. JR came with a mixture of hustle/pain music, with songs like Conversation with the Streets being a deep song many street hustlers can relate to.
Had a conversation with the streets. Told her I'm falling out of love and I gotta leave.
And on the song titled Deep in the Game, JR would name drop T, saying people are steady asking him why they aren't together anymore. JR would follow this up by saying he doesn't know why T cut them off.
Steady asking me why you ain't out with T. Shit, I don't know for real, but all my niggas out with me.
And Allstar Lee also released the song Venting in January, where pretty much the whole song was him expressing how he felt backstabbed by T for cutting him off once he signed his deal, and they have been friends since 3rd grade.
Your mans you would've killed and died for, steady changing all over the money and fame, treating you like a stranger. Of struggle, damn, why you wanna ball on me? Go way back to 3rd grade, he turned fraud on me.
The biggest song off this tape, and one of JR's biggest songs overall, called $1 Million Thoughts, has right under 4 million views.
Do it on dog. You an absent on a nigga, better tap into his brain before I be tapping on his trigger, honey.
Along with the song So Lit, where he remixed Jeezy's song Tear It Up.
She talked to me.
This is my favorite JR project to date, and he would follow this up with a diss to Gino Cash called Gino a Bitch, released just days later on February 6th. This song racked up 900,000 views to date.
This storytelling ass nigga, RB in the hoe, I was never that nigga. He don't wanna work it out, so we stretching that nigga, bitch.
And Gino would release his diss this same day as well, calling his Troublesome 18. This diss was also decent and gained around 600,000 views.
Fuck Billy interviews, G, we over that, nigga. When I say it's beef, I ain't post a rap.
And surprisingly, right around this time, T would link up with Gino Cash as they were seen in the studio together. They would also release a song together called In They Face.
They want niggas that hate, cause them niggas grown as hell trying to get baby. I don't wanna see them dead, but can't let them take me. So every time them niggas come around, this bitch on safe.
This was a pretty petty move by T, and many of the comments would point this out. But JR brushed this off though and kept grinding. He would release another project much later in September called Big Daddy Shit. This is another good project by JR, and the song Keep Going R has well over 1 million views and is one of my favorite songs by R.
Calm down, I smell like uncut dope. If it's real, gon' fuck my bro.
At the end of the year, T would decide to link back up with Allstar Lee, and they would drop a short video to Instagram showing they're back cool. One of the comments would instantly point out that JR is missing from this, and in my opinion, I feel like T and JR both have pride, as JR is a hustler and talented himself as a rapper and isn't looking for friendship with T for the benefits. Also, I think linking with Gino Cash took it too far, but they could have real internal beef that never made it to the net as well.
But one nigga y'all be fucking with, that nigga T Grizzly a hoe. I don't see how niggas fucking with dog music and all this old bitch ass shit that's going on.
Hey, don't do that. You know they love that whole ass shit. Y'all niggas love for niggas to fall out, man.
Yeah, this is my brother, bitch. You know how long this shit been going on?
The thing about it is, man, niggas brothers, niggas grew up together.
Yeah.
Niggas gonna go through their difference. We ain't gonna go too long without tapping in.
Man, hey, you
y'all niggas.
Yo, chat, it's starting to make sense. T Grizzly was mad cool with Vaughn and like Dirk and them. They never liked Young Boy. They didn't like Young Boy. now T Grizzly's mans get into it with J Prince Jr. and them, and Youngboy niggas is in the mix. I'm wondering if maybe people are looking at it like, nah, J Prince Jr. didn't send them niggas. Them niggas probably had issues with Homie because he comes from that same realm that got beef with Youngboy.
So fake, and we y'all gonna kill y'all, brother.
Man.
We get into
Somebody said, I'm pondering like I don't know.
we fight, we shake hands, we love each other.
Exactly. You lost big time if the internet, you put 2 and 2 together on the internet, bitch. This is my brother. We out here mobbing too.
JR would go on to release Get a Bag or Go Home #2 the next year in 2019, and another project in 2020 called Same House as Last Time. And that takes us to 2021. In August, R would release Get a Bag or Go Home 3. This tape has big songs like Ice Bag featuring Vezo, as well as the song Guy Behind It.
I was dropping off them bows like, alright, see you later. Your ass was running through the bag, I kinda think you hate it.
And just weeks after this project release, R would almost lose his life, as on September 5th, 2021, JR was sitting in a vehicle near a roller rink on the city's west side. And a car would pull up on JR and somebody would open fire on him, striking him multiple times, even hitting him in his face. And 3 other people were also shot, but luckily everyone survived this shooting from the reports I was able to find. JR would have his jaw wired shut, which is known as one of the most difficult rehabs to go through, as we take simple stuff like being able to open your mouth for
Damn, his face looked huge on the side.
granted, but JR would muscle through this and recover from the shots. And to this day, he says he's not able to fully open his mouth. He can only open his mouth around 35% of the way, leaving him not able to eat stuff like burgers, but he's still thankful to be alive, as he easily could have been killed.
All the love from the whole Get a Bag gang. But it's straight, y'all. I'm straight. I'm gonna be right back. This shit 2-3 month little process, nigga. Whoop whoop. You gonna get back in my bag. I ain't never even get out my bag for real. Cause niggas really so fucking dumb.
Damn, he got shot in the neck and the fucking like face or cheek or whatever.
Thinking some niggas like y'all could kill a nigga like me. That's the first thing y'all niggas went wrong with. All that other shit, bro, I'm not even sad or nothing, bro. Nigga, all the videos with the tape still dropping, nigga. Dropping some new shit, so I'm slobbing and shit. Nigga fucked up. Please fuck up.
He would also drop a hard-ass song after this. As we know, Kanye also had his jaw wired shut and released the song Through the Wire, rapping about his injury and rehab. And JR would do the same exact thing, releasing a Through the Wire remix 6 months later in March of 2022. This is one of my favorite JR songs and has well over 1 million views.
I was fucked up for some months, they wired my tissues. Niggas had to gather theyself with shots from the blick dude.
And while JR was rehabbing from his injuries, Lee would link back up with T Grizzly, which was nice to see, but it seems like he picked a side, as him and JR haven't been seen together since then, and they unfollowed each other on Instagram. T would also get Lee a deal with 300, but he would later be dropped after his music was underperforming.
300 signed baby Grizz and my nigga Lee. Shout out to Celine believing in them gangsters out the street.
And I'm glad to see him doing well after all he went through, and he is one of my favorite rappers. And since recovering from his injuries, JR has been dropping fire music consistently and signed a deal with Empire and is still with them today. If you enjoy this kind of content, hit the
out of my family. Now I'm figuring out the lore. Niggas remind me there's a T Grizzly young boy. There was beef there, chat.
I mean, it seemed like you got just a good mind on your shoulders, especially kind of with everything that was going on with you and all the shit you had to deal with. How do you put yourself in a position now where you like staying out of shit? Because obviously, like we see the media and the rumors coming up. They had the NBA YoungBoy thing and they throwing your name in there with the rumors and stuff like that. How do you just adjust to that and just kind of being able to stay away from shit?
I feel like when you from that shit, I said this in the song too, when you come from that shit, it follow you. That shit follow you, no matter where you go. Like certain shit gonna always be in the back of your head. You gonna always have this defense mechanism that was put into you a long time ago. You feel me? That shit just kind of follow you. And a lot of street niggas are getting in the game right now too, and they got them same things. So when we see each other, it's an automatic standoff. Like, nigga, what's up?
Yeah.
You feel me? It's just crazy. I don't think you could never shake it unless you get $1 billion and can move to
Get
London.
missing,
you know what I'm saying?
The way missing.
All right, Mr. Teleferro T are down there in Miami, or over in Miami over the weekend, right? It was a big festival.
Was JR hanging with T Grizzly during this time?
So I would love for you guys to be a part of my face. Take their beef to the next level, and that's via the reports of some news outlets down there. And apparently, it led to.
Wait, hold on.
Street and Collins Avenue, that there was some sort of altercation that took place between two rappers who were actually set to perform at the Rolling Loud Festival this evening. We've learned the altercation was between the entourages of NBA Youngboy and T Grizzly. Witnesses say they heard someone fire shots, at least 4 or 5 rounds. A woman was struck and raced to Aventura Hospital.
Oh.
Yo happened with the T Grizzly with other, but
oh shit,
some type of altercation. Hopefully, this situation can be
beach resort. That's where we find Sinella Sabobe.
This is where the woman with Youngboy was shot, and then there was somebody who got shot and killed from like a parking lot, like across the way. Youngboy didn't get shot, but the woman with him did get shot. And supposedly Youngboy kind of like, I think he was applying pressure to her leg until she could get like, I think Youngboy helped save her life.
That's right. She has details on the man that was shot and also the woman as well, Sinella.
Well, Alex and Andrew, we have 3 very active scenes, 1 in Aventura and 2 here in Sunny Isles. We've learned that a man was shot and killed inside of a vehicle. That is where we are at right now. This is inside of a strip mall along Collins Avenue. I do want to get you to some video because witnesses tell us that this all began outside of the Trump International Beach Resort along, again, 180th Street and Collins Avenue, that there was some sort of altercation that took place between 2 rappers who were actually set to perform at the Rolling Loud Festival this evening. We've learned the altercation was between the entourages of NBA Youngboy and T Grizzly. Witnesses say they heard someone fire shots, at least 4 or 5 rounds. A woman was struck and raced to Aventura Hospital. Immediately following that shooting, the fight then spilled over again to the strip mall parking lot where we are at. This is directly across the street from the hotel. A man here, again, was shot and killed. A friend of the victims tells me off camera that he was simply an innocent bystander. He was working at the Hertz rental car company here at the strip mall and just parking a car when he was caught in the crossfire. We're learning he was a man in his 40s. Then there is a third scene that is on the William Lehman Causeway. Aventura police say a person was shot and sustained non-life-threatening injuries. Investigators remain processing that scene as we speak, and they are working with the Sunny Isles Police Department to see if all of these shooting scenes are connected. And we spoke to people here at this very active strip mall, including a woman who works at a BurgerFi here. She tells us she saw terrified people racing into that establishment, ducking for cover following all of that chaos. Take a listen.
Yeah, the shots were fired, and I mean, probably like 3 or 4 or 5 rounds of it. It sounded like firecrackers at first, and as you can see, you know, it's hindrance because the guy passed.
Like, all I remember is a lady running in with her dog. She's like, "Oh my gosh, they're shooting!" And it was just like, everybody was so much chaos out of nowhere. And like, all I really was worried about is like everyone getting low because, you know, when there's bullets, you don't know where they're gonna go. And like,
I wonder if so damn, I forgot. Youngboy and T Grizzly issues kind of got a little staticky. How did they get into stuff? Obviously, we've seen T Grizzly fucked with Dirk, eventually fucked with Vaughn. But how did that issue start, if that was a thing? Now, chat, I do want to tell y'all, I didn't tell y'all before, or I kind of hinted to it. I didn't. So this was in 2019. Youngboy's girlfriend got shot. And apparently they said Youngboy, it says footage shows K. Marie being taken out of an SUV and put in an ambulance. Okay. Also, it said TMZ obtained footage of the rapper rushing to put pressure on the wound as she bled out in the lobby. So YoungBoy was trying his best to take care of her. Oh, this is the video here.
What happened? You give me the police stuff.
Oh, wow.
Who got a car?
What happened to her? What happened to her? They're gonna ask me questions. What happened to her?
Oh, this is YoungBoy. Okay. And
Damn, bro.
Yeah, I'm at J6.
That's NBA YoungBoy. His girl just got shot.
Damn.
Girl just got shot. NBA.
Whatever happened to that young lady?
And that's your friend.
Whatever happened to her? K Marie, YoungBoy, Instagram. What's her Instagram? Does she still have Instagram? Oh, this is her. Oh. Does he have kids with her? No, I think this was his girl. This is his girl. She's a pastor now? Chat, I don't know their interpersonal relationships. I'll tell you this, and you know, this is what he told me. So I don't think he cares if I tell y'all. When I asked, he told me this is the girl that he said the song Nevada is about her. He said, go look back at the times. I didn't know who she was. He says, it's a girl that got shot at Rolling Loud. I don't know his dating history like that. So I was like, huh? It's like K. But apparently he said he wrote Nevada about her. Despite what you might hear. That's what he told me. But you never know. I don't know if young boys play mind tricks, but he told me Nevada was about this girl. You know, okay. Nice looking girl. She don't got no kids by him? Ain't no way young boy get with this baddie and drop some kids in it. He said something about, I forgot, he added something onto it. He's like, yo, go look back at the time of the song. She was somewhere in Nevada, something like that. I don't know what the full story is. Yeah, young boy fans probably know. But is this the one that got away? No kids? Oh, hell nah. That's not young boy style. It's not young boy style right here. Ole. She what? Chat, y'all know the fucking lore. Y'all know more than me. Oh, you also told me to look at the lyrics. Nevada lyrics. He said when did he drop this song? 2021. Okay. I don't know. The fuck? My screen just went black. Okay, came back. He said there was like some fucking hint in the song too. I was like, what? Yeah, anyway, whatever. Wow. So anyway, so we get to find out, oh shit. So maybe the JR thing is a little bit more deeper than just him versus mob ties. Maybe the NBA dudes don't fuck with anybody who fuck with T. So maybe they had it. Maybe JR or J Prince Jr. didn't have to tell him, yo, go do something. Maybe they're like, wait, ain't that nigga that's cool with T Grizzly? All right, bet. Let's go do it to him. That might be interesting. I don't know. But this was 2019. And all the stories kind of say like T Grizzly was never around the nigga like when he got out, like in 2016, 2017. So I don't know. Interesting, people. Interesting. Somebody said, play the song. What song are you talking about? Somebody please tell Ak they not cool. Who not cool? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Somebody said, Ak, you're making, Junior and T or JR and T? Oh, yeah, they're not cool. Okay, cool. All right, y'all got it. All right, J Prince, one thing I like about J Prince Jr., this nigga posting his rehab. He don't give two fucks, man. Yo, one thing with J Prince Jr., I gotta like give him respect. It don't matter if somebody on life support, fighting for their life, dead. It don't matter what. He posts his day like nothing is happening. Nothing. Yo, J Prince Jr., he don't care if there was a mass murder, mass shooting. He'd be like, anyway, back to a regular scheduled program. He's a different type of guy, man. That's what he said.
Literally just the one poke. And we'll see how much we can get out today.
Oh, shit. Is this his knee? Damn, what's that? Is this like pus?
I can't surprise you on this one.
Oh, shit! Damn! Yo, they got the boss J Prince Jr. screaming? Why ain't numb it? Why they ain't numb it real quick? Oh, shit. Not gonna lie. Like, yo, the way he reacted, like, I was like, oh, shit. I know it's, oh, this is them pulling stuff out of it. Oh, what the fuck?
Right in at the very end.
Ew.
So steroid going through the same needle?
Yeah, same needle. So literally.
Oh, so this is an excuse. Hey, yo, Allstar Jr., you lucky as hell. If my man J Prince Jr. foot wasn't, had a bunch of pus in it, he would have beat your ass in that spot.
Just the one poke. And we'll see how much we can get out today.
This says water in the knee? Oh, shit.
I can't surprise you on this one. There you go.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That doctor did not give a fuck. That doctor might be working for Allstar Jr., bro. God damn.
Worst part over.
The fluid lighter this time.
Yeah, it is. This just tells me there's less bleeding in it.
Jesus Christ.
Still breathing? Is it hurting or just more you're nervous?
My nerves.
Okay. Let it relax.
Damn. This is crazy, huh? My man posts up his medical surgery to let that nigga JR know, hey, it's a reason why I beat your ass personally. I guess JR is trying to diss J Prince Jr. like, yo, you're just a rich kid with like a gangster daddy, and you think you him because you wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight. And I think J Prince Jr. is like, nah, nigga, I would have shot you myself if I didn't have. I'm recovering from some Is that where your ACL is at? I don't know. Let me Google it. Where is your ACL? Oh, it's around your knee. What the fuck? I always thought it was around your calf. Oh. So your ACL is like by your knee. Oh. Somebody said get Allstar Jr. on the line. Y'all want me to get Allstar Jr. on the line? We could probably get him on the line. Let me see. He might not be the fondest of me because and that's what I was saying about like the NBA stuff. Like, I don't think I've reported too like positively about him. I'm usually like, who is this nigga? Like, I don't know him too much. It's not that I have anything against him. It's just that. All right. Chat, should I get him on here or like it's too much? Should I get him on here? We could probably get him on here in like a couple minutes. But I'm going to keep it a bean with you. They're going to clip up this guy just like I did with Dogface. Like, they're clipping it up like I'm disrespecting young boy and everything. It's like, it's got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? And this guy is disrespectful. I didn't know this guy was this disrespectful. Okay, we'll see. Anyway, J. Prince Jr. is going through some physical therapy. Y'all lucky. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Allstar Jr. lucky this nigga on injured reserve. Is that blood? I'm queasy, y'all. All right, man. Enough, bro. Enough, bro.
Men only want one.
Enough. Okay. All right. Mob ties, nigga. Mob ties. Mob ties. I don't know why mob ties sound so cool to say. I just imagine they tough. Like, yo, mob ties just sound cool. Mob ties, nigga. Mob ties. You feel what I'm saying? All right. Shit, we got Dogface on the check-in. Dogface said, what? Dogface says, bro, don't listen to anybody about Ben 10. He's paralyzed from the neck down. What the fuck? He got 2 tubes in his throat. He's handcuffed to the bed. It's confirmed. We got it from a nurse working in the hospital. He can't have visitors except his mom. His sisters got banned from the hospital because they was acting a fool. I'm wondering how Dogface would get this info. Now, this idea, he says something that we haven't heard yet, but does seem actually like the most feasible scenario. I don't know if you guys remember when the police was given the update. There's a police officer giving the update. I think this is the officer right here.
Right now, this is a shooting. Very critical.
Here we go. Here we
go. My name. Let's see. One's been shot multiple times on the torso, probably in his late 20s. Another one's been shot in the extremities, in the lower extremities, and also all throughout his arms and everything several times. And he's probably in his mid-20s. They're both transported to local hospitals right now, and they're both in very critical condition. So, my name is Lieutenant R. Wilkins, Willkens. So what we know right now is our suspect, who we don't know who he is right now. We're working on that. Investigators do a great job. I'm sure they'll figure out who he is.
Now, it's interesting that the cop, and now this is responding police, but they actually listed Allstar Jr. as a suspect because, he did the shooting.
Was at this location and had a confrontation with a couple of guys. That altercation originally, it appears from what they were doing, was trying to take his chains. Now, we don't know if they knew him or what that was, but it appears possibly they knew this guy. They were in the process of trying to rip his chains off. That went on for 30 seconds to a minute where these two guys were tussling with him, actually got him to the ground, and appears probably got his chains from him. Right after that, another fella jumps in and several other people jump in as well, along with these other guys, and they start having a fist fight, and they're beating this guy pretty bad. They got him on the ground and beating him pretty good. Sometime during that part of the fight, our victim, who was originally looked like he was being majorly assaulted by several people and getting his chains ripped off, he presents a pistol.
Oh, never mind. So they they classified Allstar Jr. as the victim. Wait, what?
Part of the ground and jump in as well, along with these other guys, and they start having a fist on for 30 seconds to a minute where these two guys were tussling with him, actually got guys.
Because, by the way, there's going to be a legal situation of this. So here's what I'm breaking down. And let's start thinking with our detective lawyer hats. You know, we're some of the best out here, right? Shout out to the chat. Police have to file charges. If, we don't speak death into existence for anyone. If someone dies, but even if someone didn't die, the mere fact that shots were fired, even in a self-defense situation, charges are more than likely going to be filed. this is how it's going to go down.
So, NBA YoungBoy has 12 kids and he has 2 more on the way. I ain't gonna lie, gang. YB, he's making his own team. You feel me? 12 kids, probably like 10 BMs, 11 BMs. Like, that's what he's supposed to do. Like, Malu Trevejo said that she was pregnant at one point. Another girl said that she was pregnant. Like, YB is disciplining a baby in all these women, bro. And I will never forget the interview. He said that he doesn't really care about being a father. He just likes to, you feel me? Yeah. But let me know how you guys feel about all of this. Do you think NBA YoungBoy will pass 20 kids by the end of 2025? Or will he do it in 2026? Because we know he's about to have like 4 or 5 kids a year minimum. So we will see.